Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, I'm Ashley or Life Spirit Designs, and today's React and Redraw video is going to be a little bit different. So the last one I did a few weeks ago, I reacted to the first episode of Violet Evergarden, which was highly recommended by a lot of my Instagram followers, and I kind of tore it apart. And I had so many of you coming for me in the comments saying you need to see it through. And I think the same week that I published that video, I went back and I watched the entire series, and I have completely changed my mind about it. It's definitely like one of my top 10 anime now forever. Sobbed my eyes out at most of the episodes. So I thought I should do a redemption episode and react to the special. Now, going into this, I already know what to expect from the series. So I have a hanky. I have no idea how sad it's going to be. And I haven't seen the movie yet. I've only watched the initial 10 episodes of the anime. So I knew going into that I was like, okay, I need to save the special to do a redemption episode. So we're going to do that today. Okay, there's not really anything to say except let's get into it. Body ready? I don't know. Oh, I would like to preface that I ended up going back and watching it in Japanese, and I could definitely feel the emotions better in the characters than what I could with the English version. So I'm gonna make sure. Okay, English subtitles. Okay, alrighty, ready to cry. By the way, I still stand by what I said. Like, it still gives me big Full Metal Alchemist vibes. Just like the period and I guess the artificial limbs, I don't know. And the military aspect of it. Oh, it's the same intro. I'm gonna skip it. I still don't understand why they call themselves auto memory dolls, but it's fine. Oh, I bet he's gonna be the one receiving the letter. Even the music sounds like Full Metal Alchemist 03. Oh, so it's not the composer. モデスト様ですね。それで名字は、住所はどちらでしょう。そんなのどうでもいいの。本文に移るのでは。そうよ。だからあなたが考えてそれを書くの。戦争に行って帰ってこないモデストを思って。She has no idea what the situation is. 恋文よ。ですが、自動手記人形。それを書くのはあなたの仕事でしょ。I'm really intrigued by like the alphabet they came up with, and I feel like there's so much like to this world that they built that, you know, 10 episodes, a movie and a special doesn't cut it. What did you expect? You gave her no information. This feels like dealing with clients. Oh, I feel so bad for her. I've literally worked under these conditions. It's not fun. Though I do like appreciate that you know, she had so many successful letters in the actual anime that it's nice to see her like struggling with a troublesome client. I don't know if this one's gonna make me cry. Some of them that are set up like this didn't quite punch me in the heart as much as some of the others. Episode 10, I was literally bawling my eyes out.
すべての女性が共感し、すべての男性の胸を打つ恋文だそうです。え、何それ？確かに再現性ね。お二人にできますか？
It's just like, can you make it pop? What does that mean?
無理ね。
She's gonna do it, and she's gonna make everybody cry. Possibly including me. Is he dead? I feel so bad for her. It probably makes her feel like the beginning when she was still learning all this stuff.
お疲れ様、バイオレット。
何の関係があるのですか？
いや、手紙じゃなくて歌の歌詞だ。新作オペラのクライマックスで歌うアリアの。
That would have been important to freaking know.
代筆じゃなくて歌詞を書く仕事だったってこと？
アルド様のお話では最初からそういう依頼だったとのことです。
おかしいな。
依頼を検討するときに気づいた。
I mean, it's not that strange because she helped finish write a book? Or was it a play? Something like that.
ヒロインが自分が書いた恋文を。
一応書いてみたけど、東洋の定型詩なんだけど、どうかな。
君を待つ岸壁に吹く風寒し。短いわね。歌詞に使えるかしら。
次俺の番。ほら、傑作だぜ。
ここは地獄さノーホープ。お前がいなきゃノーフュー。
I'm kind of frustrated because I know there's like something between the two of them, and there's like so much between a lot of these characters that they don't go into at all.
なんだよ、文句あんのかよ。大体お前らが書いたのだって。
これもいただきます。
分かってんじゃねえか。
いいの？
取りついたまま次の時代の到来を感じることも前に進み出すこともできていないんだ。この物語は彼女に頼まれて私が書いた。ヒロインのモデルはイルマ自身だ。曲も私が全部作って彼女と相談しながら進めていたんだが、私もイルマもクライマックスでヒロインが恋人に書いた手紙を読み上げるシーンの歌詞が、歌がどうしても納得のいくものにならない。
Oh, I know where this is going.
で、恋文ならドールにお願いするのはどうだろうという話。
Oh, she's gonna draw on her feelings for the general?
君の名前が出たんだ。確かローダンセという人だ。
あなたが良きドールになりますように。
ローダンセ教官が私を推薦してくださったのですか？
ああ、イルマが作りたい歌の内容を伝えたら彼女が君の名前を教えてくれたんだ。とても難しい依頼ですが、できそうなドールが一人いますと。彼女なら今を生きる人々に届く恋文を書けるかもしれませんとね。
I'm just so frustrated.
少し手伝ってくれないか。
She should have had all this information to begin with.
それじゃあ先ね。お疲れ様。私はその方が今どこでどうされているのか知らされておりません。
They're still playing with the vagueness of him even being alive. I almost wonder if in the movie he's just gonna like poof out of thin air.
ここが初めて彼とフーゴと歩いた場所よ。戦争に行って帰らない人ですか？そう、私の恋人アルドの息子なのよ。アルドさんの？ええ。戦争に行く当日もフーゴと二人でここに来た。
you're ever gonna commission somebody for something custom, please give them all of the details and context. It's so important. She hasn't been able to do her job this whole time because she didn't know
必ず帰
anything.
ってこい。
Oh, that was so cute. Just the little details in the background and the scenery. Chef's kiss. Okay, well my phone, which I used to record all of my videos, did the fun thing again where it cut off with 10 minutes left of the show. So I'll kind of cover what I was going to say in the next part, but I'm a little sad because I didn't end up crying at this one, but it was still really good. So I'm going to go back and pick a screenshot to redraw, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Okay, so this is the screenshot I ended up choosing. This is the scene, I think it got cut out of the original footage. It's the scene where Violet finally gets approval on the lyrics she ended up writing, and she's just shocked. So I thought it was a really interesting shot because it shows her expression, being surprised, and it was just cute, and it wasn't like something like too overwhelming for me to draw in a day. So this is the one I picked. All right, so back to the last 10 minutes of the footage that got cut off. I'm really so overusing my old iPhone for filming you guys. It's becoming it's becoming terrible and hindering, and I'm done. So I'm probably going to invest in an actual vlogging camera soon because I really love making video content and I don't plan on stopping, and I can't live like this anymore. So the last 10 minutes were about Violet getting a little more information and context about the situation, about the lyrics she was supposed to write, and then she ends up writing them, and they get approved, and Ilma ends up crying, I think. Yes, she ended up crying, and I felt something a little bit in my heart then, but it wasn't enough to actually shed tears. So, and then you end up seeing her and the whole postal company watching the play, and that's pretty much it. That's the end of the episode, and I mean, it was a good one, but it wasn't anything like some of the episodes from the actual series. Like, the ones about, like, and this is so surprising to me because usually it's not this case, but, like, the ones that had to do with, like, lovers or something of that sort didn't really get me. It was more like the ones with parental figures or family members. Like the one, if you've seen the series, I think I said in the reaction portion of the video that it was episode 10, but I don't believe it was episode 10. Unless there's 12 episodes of the series. I don't remember. I just know it was a short one, but there was one of the episodes. This is all, I mean, this whole thing is spoilers, but spoilers if you haven't seen the series. But the episode where she goes and stays with that mother for a whole week, and the little girl is like really sad and frustrated, and she ends up writing like birthday cards to her for every year she's gone. You guys, was like, I had to pause it at the end and just weep. It was like so heart-wrenching, and the way she broke down at the end of that episode, because it was such a stressful job for her, like, oh my god. So this, I mean, I don't usually seek out sad content, but this one, it really was what everybody was saying. Like, you know, you get to see this girl who is basically a war-torn orphan who doesn't understand love or even emotions, and just see her grow through that as she becomes close to these people in her life and become good at this job that she doesn't really even understand. So definitely now something that I'm recommending to anybody who will listen. So thank you guys for recommending this. Thank you for commenting to tell me to keep watching this one. Like, I still haven't gone back to watch Black Butler, and I keep forgetting to go back and watch the rest of Hanako-kun. Like, I really loved that one, and I really want to. But this one, I'm so glad I saw it through. Now I can watch the movie and be at peace. And I don't know if they ever plan on doing any more Violet Evergarden content, but we'll see. You never know. So I guess the last half of this, we get to talk about the drawing. I know I usually end up doing this, and this is partially because I'm a little bit lazy and crunched for time, and also because I just can't usually figure out how to draw eyes. But you'll obviously notice when I compare this again to the original screen. Oh, there you go. When you compare it to the original screenshot, she's looking more up than directly at the screen. And I just can't quite figure out how to, like, draw pupils or irises looking in that direction without it looking creepy. So I've changed the direction of her side a little bit. But you'll start to see, like, I'm discovering a new style that I'm really having a lot of fun with. And it's, like, not completely colored line art, but it's portions of colored line art. And I'm starting to really lean into the hard cell shading. Like, I abandoned cell shading years ago, and I only in the last couple months have been working with it again. And I think it's really starting to change my art, and I'm really loving it. And I don't really do this anymore, but I wanted to give a lot of emphasis on her eyes, so I thought it would be cool to add like an atmospheric glare to her eyes. So I thought that was just kind of an interesting little addition. But I also really wanted to give more depth and stuff to the room. So I did actually go in and, draw out all of the background details. And I'm kind of ahead of myself in where I'm at watching the playback of the recording, but I did go and add like some dust particles, and I don't really care for how they came out. It's not very often that I actually do that, and I think I forgot how I did it last time. And you guys might laugh at me, but I'm realizing that I struggle with noses. I really struggle. And like, I don't struggle with hands. Hands are one of, like, my favorite things to draw lately. And I've kind of had good hand drawing game for a couple years now. But I feel like the equivalent exchange of that is that I can't draw noses. So I did something a little bit different here than what I would usually do. And I don't think it looks bad. But I don't know. I guess I just need to do some nose studies. What else to say about this piece? So I feel like, in the first version of this reaction, in the first video that I did of the first episode, I knew that it was an anime that had a lot of feelings into it. And so I chose the original screenshot because it portrayed a strong emotion. And I love drawing emotions and facial expressions. So it was important to me to pick another one like that for this one, but to almost, and it's funny because now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like the two different screenshots I chose kind of reflect my personal feelings towards the actual show. So the first one, she was like confused and kind of angry. And, I didn't understand what I was watching at the time because I don't know why. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. And then this one, I already know what to expect. I already know that I like it, and I'm pleasantly surprised by it, that I gave it a chance. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to be philosophical now. But yeah, so I'm really pleased with how this one came out. And by the time you see this, you can definitely go and find the full piece up on Instagram. We're gonna see the original screenshot one more time and compare it to the final drawing. Alright, and that's this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the art. You can find it up on my Instagram. Like I said, I'm a little bit sad that I didn't cry at this one, but I suppose it's also good because I did my fair share of intense sobbing in some of the episodes of the anime. So, dry eyes today, but I don't know, maybe we'll find something else for me to cry at. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And if you have any other shows to recommend me to react to, I would love to hear it. Give me a comment down below. And I will see you guys next week for a studio vlog. So have a great week. Bye.